forward for everyone to catch this live. I'm along with my co-host Ashwin, who will be joining soon to us. So today we will be
What a great
talking
surprise.
about the playoffs which just began today, and we are very excited about the NBA playoffs. So I'm just waiting for my co-host Ashwin to join. Yes, Ashwin, how are you?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine. That was a great photo session. I did not expect that at all. It's really fun
Yeah,
to watch.
yeah, those
Playoffs
photo
are
sessions
here.
are not easy. Yeah, playoffs are here, and I was busy with the all clearing all picks till the end of the this first game, which happened Milwaukee Bucks and Miami. I am pretty sure you must
Yeah,
have seen that
yeah.
game.
I saw all 4 games. These eyes are eyes which have not slept since yesterday. So, yeah.
Yeah, even I
I,
got up
for,
just before this show, and so very excited for this today's all the four games, and we are looking forward for tomorrow games also, all the four games.
yeah, tomorrow's a big game. Lakers.
Yeah, at 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
I think morning, early morning game. Yeah,
Early morning game. I think 1 o'clock or
in
12:30 or
Mumbai.
something. I think
Yeah,
1 o'clock. Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
one
I'm sure
o'clock.
you will know. Yeah. And also this. First of all, I mean, like I think we should all appreciate how easily you managed to take those photos because you have all the teams' jerseys. Like if any team which is qualified, any team which is not qualified also for the playoffs, you have their jerseys. So, I mean, that's just fantastic that you have such a collection. Like, do
Yeah,
you remember your first jersey that you
yeah.
got?
Yeah, my first jersey was I earned the jersey from my. I got it. I had to earn it. Like my mother, like there was sports. I was in college days, so it was my sports day. So my mother asked her that I want to buy a jersey. That was my first jersey, and I used to go here and there search for the jerseys, but I never used to get. So finally, one of my friend told that time Reebok used to. After Reebok, then Adidas
Ah,
came, and now Nike is giving. So he told me that
yeah.
there is one. I stay in Mumbai, so there was a store, a Reebok store in Bandra. So I went there.
Mhm.
So there were only two jerseys of Shaquille O'Neal Lakers jersey and Tim Duncan jersey. This was way back
Whoa.
in the year 2000, 2001 or 2002. So my mother
Okay.
told me that it was very expensive at that time. So my mother told that your sports day is coming, get me a medal, and so I'll give you. So in return, I got a medal in the athletics sports meet, and she gave me the first this Shaquille O'Neal jersey. So from there,
What
my
did you get
journey
your
of
medal
collecting
in?
jerseys started. And
Was it
200
running
meters
or
race. Yeah,
200
running,
meters?
200 meters. Yeah.
And it's been 20 years almost since that. And now you have what, 100 jerseys, like 200 jerseys?
Yeah,
Close to
more
that.
than. I have like for
More
Lakers
than.
jersey, I have around 22. Yeah,
Okay,
22
okay.
jerseys only for Lakers.
Lakers.
And apart from
Hmm.
this, yeah, jerseys, I have other like merchandise also. You can see this. I think recently they shopped the arena. They have started the NBA merchandise and all. So I
Mhm.
keep checking here and there. So I'm a crazy
We
NBA
should.
fan.
I
Like
mean,
you
you
can.
should. We should tell our listeners, where you're getting your jerseys from. So I find it usually very difficult to do it, and then what happens is sometimes I'll go online and just type NBA jersey. I'll get some sites which I'm not very sure कि उन लोग original माली बेच रहे हैं कि नहीं.
भेजेंगे हाँ
So
हाँ
I mean,
भेजेंगे.
so if you can tell us, where you get your jerseys from, that'd be great.
See, most of the jerseys, this NBA branded jerseys, I get from Myntra.com, but now they don't have
Uh,
much stuff. But I keep on telling them, messaging them, or tweeting them that get more jerseys. Then there is a store at this. I just stay in Mumbai, so there is a this Nike store also where I go and buy. But we don't get much of all the teams. Only the
yeah.
teams which are there, like hot teams. Lakers is there. Then Golden State Warriors. Now Nets have joined them. We
But
saw how
इंडिया
they
में तो
played today in a
वॉरियर्स
big
का ही
three.
आई थिंक इंडिया में तो वॉरियर्स का ही ज्यादा बिकता होगा स्टेफ करी एंड ऑल करी एंड probably Durant and LeBron.
Yeah,
I mean,
Steph Curry
obviously
and
LeBron.
Durant. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but other jerseys like मुझे बोलना पड़ता है to my relatives, those who are abroad, to buy for me and send me. So the I'll just share one thing that कि मेरा एक ही jersey सबसे costly है, वो अभी तक आया भी नहीं मेरे पास. Last year on this show only I told that I just asked, only one jersey was remaining, and that was of the great Vince Carter of the Toronto Raptors. उसका वो purple color का that with that Raptor
all
that वो
हाँ
jersey
हाँ
है.
हाँ
या कोई एडिशन का है, लिमिटेड एडिशन, तो ओनली वन जर्सी वाज देयर. सो आई कॉल्ड वन ऑफ माय रिलेटिव के, वो दूर के है वो. तो आई टोल्ड हिम कि विल यू बाय फॉर मी, एंड नेक्स्ट मोमेंट ही सेड व्हाट इज योर साइज. सो आई वाज लाइक सो हैप्पी कि चलो अभी वो तो ड्यू टू दिस
So,
कोविड एंड पैंडेमिक, सो till I have not got that jersey.
Bhushan, you need to tell us like how to contact your relatives. Like such lovely people they are. Then I'm sure they'll help us also. We'll also tell our size also. We bata denge. I heard on
नहीं मुझे
Navpaji's not podcast, but like he had an interview with NBA India's Yash Matange, and he was talking
Yes,
about how
Matang, yeah, even I heard.
he's trying to convince Vince Carter to come to India and visit Tracy McGrady
Yes,
to come
yes,
to India and visit. So, I mean, that'll be
yes,
crazy.
yes,
Then you
yes.
can probably show him the jersey. And I'm sure very
Yeah,
limited
I
people have
get the
Vince
I
Carter
want the
jerseys.
signature of his. I want the
Yeah, yeah.
signature, his autograph. Like I met some NBA stars, but वो ऐसा click नहीं हुआ अभी तक. Vince Carter का jersey पे getting his autograph will be like
Oh,
वो frame करके
I'm
रखना
sure. I'm
पड़ेगा.
sure NBA will make it happen. I mean, if they come to India,
Yeah,
whenever it is, but I'm sure they'll
yeah.
make you with
In
that. Let's
today's game, I think
talk
he
about the
was
playoffs.
commentating. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
talk
yes.
about
He
playoffs.
was. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's talk some playoff basketball. I mean, we've been waiting
Yes,
for
sure.
all 6-7 months for this thing, and going through the
Correct.
play-in, and we have to see Steph leave and all that. So let's call our first guest on.
Yes, sure.
Edmund, can you please send our first guest? It's Bhavjot.
Hello,
Bhavjot, what's
Ashwin.
up?
Hello, Bhushan. Nothing much. I was just
Hi,
relaxing.
Bobby.
Lazy lockdown Sunday.
How is it different from lazy lockdown Saturday?
Nothing much. It's all a Sunday during lockdown, so there's no difference actually.
Yeah. Did you manage to catch the games? I mean, Star Sports is now showing the NBA playoffs. I mean, very select games, but are you managing
I
to
did
catch
not.
the games?
Actually, I'm a Warriors fan, so basically I was just
I'm so sorry. Please, admin, take him out of the chat. He'll feel little bad.
No, no, that's okay.
No.
But I'm also
nothing. I mean, nothing to feel bad about, right? Like, because I mean, Warriors. Nobody
They
gave them a
played
chance
really well.
to get
They
here.
played really well. Actually,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
expect
true.
them to even come in the play-in tournaments. But then Steph Curry had stepped up his game a lot this season, and probably I think he should get the MVP.
No, that's not gonna happen. They can't give the MVP to someone who's not in the playoffs. How can they give it to someone who's not in the playoffs?
He might not get because of their record also. So basically, maybe hope so.
Hey,
Fingers
did you
crossed.
say that you are an OKC fan also? Did I hear something? There was some vibration in my ear.
No, not an OKC fan. I'm a Warriors fan. I've been following NBA for the past 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
Like I started watching the highlights when I was young, like the late night highlights which used to come on Star Sports then, and then I switched on to watching live games about 2 or 3 years back, and then slowly from Instagram I just picked up, and today I even analyze the draft picks and all. So
Nice. And you play also, right? You said you played.
I've been playing
Sector
basketball for about 9 years, but I never took it seriously as a sport. I just played it for leisure. So today I'm just playing for the fitness kind of a thing, and not very
that's more than enough. Basketball is like one of the best cardios that you can do. Like, there's nothing as good as running up the court, down the court, and then rebounding, jumping, and all that. It's fun, absolute fun. Bhushan?
So Bhavyajot, who's your favorite team to win this year's championship? Now that the Warriors are not there, even I was expecting Warriors to play against the best team, that is Utah Jazz. I was expecting them to win and come and show.
I was expecting a better defense team and best shooter versus the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA. Probably Stephen Curry versus the Jazz, but we sadly couldn't see that.
So who's the other team you think should win the championship this year?
Brooklyn Nets. I support Brooklyn Nets. I would also like Luka playing against LeBron in the Western Conference Finals. I love Luka's game actually. He's a magician. I can't describe his game actually. He has the smoothest jumpers and the step backs amazing.
Hello.
Yeah, Mohit, we can hear you.
And his smile,
hello,
evergreen smile
good
of
evening.
Luka Doncic.
Luka actually he inspires me. He was at 17 he was a EuroLeague MVP. So
yes. And even last year during the finals, I think this Goran Dragic, one of his interviews said that he used to play with him, and he doesn't like losing. So like last year he almost, I think, missed to come ahead in the playoffs, but this year I think he's looking good.
Maybe after LeBron, maybe LeBron would be compared to Luka. I mean, Luka would be compared to LeBron in the near future, if I'm not wrong.
Bhavjal, I think the easy question would be like, who's your top 5 players in the NBA?
Top 5 players first, any day, Stephen Curry.
Well, no doubt.
Then LeBron James, I couldn't miss. I mean, he's an influential player, but then
He's also a
Curry
great
fan.
player.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So next would be maybe Kawhi Leonard,
Okay, that's Kawhi
Michael.
Leonard's third.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, or maybe I could shift Leonard down and Jordan up,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
or maybe above the King too.
Steph is above Michael Jordan for you. Okay.
Yeah, maybe he has changed the game a lot in the NBA. So yeah, I'm a Steph Curry fan. So any day Steph, any above.
Okay. Bhushan, the playoffs today, like 4 games we saw, like increasingly, worse off games. The first game was the most exciting of them all. What did
Yes.
you like about that Heat game, the Heat Bucks game?
The Heat game, we saw this Duncan Robinson putting in 3-pointers. Then the best, I think, not the best, the highlight of the game was Giannis missing the free throws. And I just remind me of Shaq. They used to use this hack a Shaq, then take him to the foul line, and he used to miss them. And his brother was like from behind, "Arey, kuch to kar, bhai, kuch to kar," and he was like, he used to come back. So I think
it was good that he managed to get 1 out of the 2 free throws every time. Otherwise, it would have been absolute disaster.
That only made him the Bucks win. Or his second OT was for sure. I was about to sleep, then Baba OT पे चले गया. Then I said कि वापस second OT पे ना जाए.
They played nice defense. I mean, Miami Heat couldn't make many shots. I mean, imagine a game where Jimmy Butler is going 4 for 22, getting 18 points and all. That's not a game that the Heat are going to win. So, but at least, like, even with such a horrible performance by Butler, the game was still so close that I think Heat should be feeling pretty okay that, we lost a game, we could have won it. Something could have happened. Like, we could have turned the switch on. Mohit, are you here now?
Yes, I'm here.
You found some stability in your life, and your camera.
Yes. I'm so sorry for it. Good evening, everyone.
Don't worry.
Good evening.
Ashwin.
I liked how Butler tried to finish the layup over Giannis rather than taking a 3-pointer, because if that was Warriors or someone, probably Steph would take a 3-pointer or someone would take, and they'd probably miss and the game would be over then. Just like maybe if that was Green that day when they were almost at the verge of losing.
The floater, yeah.
Yeah, the floater. He missed that floater. The Warriors would have won. So maybe he was trying to make a play over there rather than actually dunking the ball inside.
Yeah, I think there was someone at the rim. I don't think he could have dunked it, but I don't think his floater game is that strong also. And like if you're practicing at the game, then that's not a very good
Green is
strategy.
just there on the Warriors for defense. So basically,
the way I feel about it, like Green did everything that he could have done. Like if you want him to defend like a maniac and then score points also, that's like a little too much. I think he hit one 3-point also.
He made a big 3 also.
Yeah, I didn't expect. I didn't actually expect the 3-pointer to go inside. Actually, I was like,
I don't think he also expected that. Both we are talking about favorite players.
Oh yes. So my favorite players. I would actually go with guards because there's LeBron and Durant, and if I start, it would take the whole day. So I'll go with my top 5 guards current who are playing in NBA. The first one would be James Harden. I really like his vision, and since he has come to Nets, he is playing he has matured a lot. Then number 2 would be Kyrie Irving. The best controller ever, and his finishing is just elite. Third would be Steph Curry. Like, who can't like Steph Curry? He is one of the most, or I should say, the best shooter ever. And the fourth would be the most athletic point guard ever. Yes, the Russell Westbrook. And fifth would be Dame Time. So Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard. So yes, I prefer guards, and these are my top picks.
Nice, man. And are you supporting any team in this playoffs? Like, is there any team that you're like,
yes,
man,
they won today. Brooklyn
Nets.
I love the Nets and how they were down in the first half, and as soon as the second half started, it was a 18-4 run, I guess. Yes, it was a 18-4 run, and then they were trailing from 6 points, and then they got lead to 8. That's what they are, very devastating in the offense. So I really like them.
Absolutely. True. Bhushan, the Brooklyn Nets game, they started off so slow for the Nets. Celtics were just on fire. Marcus Smart hitting threes like Marcus. I'm like, what?
Yes,
Marcus
yes.
Smart is hitting threes like this. What is going on in this world? That kind of situation. And then, you know, they started off
Steph
slow, but
Curry
then.
inside Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, not something that I don't think any coach would have expected that to happen. But it happened. But Nets were still sort of like staying reasonably close in touch. The lead didn't go up to some crazy amount. I think it was 12 or 14 points at some point. Right? But you always felt that as long as Durant is there and Curry is there, Kyrie is there and Harden is there, you can always sort of make a like come back. And that's what they did exactly. They did the Warriors thing where they come back in the third quarter, went on a run, and boom, game fell open.
Yeah, the first 2 quarters of
yes.
The game, I think they were very very slow. 16 points, I think, in the first quarter. Then in second quarter, I think it was around 20 points something. So it was very slow for them. As we know, they have got so many all-star players like Joe Harris is also starting. Blake Griffin. I was just a bit of this. They started with Blake Griffin, but still it is fine. But I think they will eventually win this. They will swipe the Boston Celtics. But I think the Boston Celtics should give some good fight for them. तो ही कुछ देखने में मजा आएगा क्योंकि हाँ.
Yeah, Bhavjot, do you think there's any chance of them winning a game? Because I mean, the reason I'm asking is like their Celtics' main firepower is your Jason Tatum. There's no other firepower. Like there's no other person who scares anyone. Like he can score on demand. He can just demotivate you with all these crazy ass.
Maybe the series would go to a 6-game, but then I don't see a chance of Celtics winning it any day.
Mohit, I mean, I should not ask you because I'm sure you're predicting a 4-0 sweep. But anything good that you saw today? Because they did not hit a 3-pointer. Okay, if you can believe it, they did not hit a 3-pointer in the entire first half. Like they were 0 for 11 or something. Yeah, they didn't do anything. And then, so do you think it's because like the big three are playing together for just their 9th game playing together? You think it has something to do with that, or just playoff jitters, or maybe just rustiness?
So
maybe that could be there. Actually, I was seeing a video on YouTube.
Just a second, I was asking Mohit. Just.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yes. So I saw the stats, and like the big three, they went 11 for 32. So that was around 33% from the field. And I think that was as you said, the playoff jitters. They haven't played a lot. I guess they have played 8 games together before the playoffs. So it's going to be really difficult. But then, they made the comeback, as I said. And after the post-game interview, Durant said that we are trying to figure out the things. And surely as a series progresses, they'll know what to do at what time. And I'm pretty confident of the team.
Okay. Bhavjot, you were saying something.
I forgot actually.
Don't worry about it. What about the other game what was the other game? Yes, the Clippers, the Flippers, like choking like mad and losing out a game. I think in the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, the Mavericks went on an 18-5 run, and Clippers were just like sitting like, what do we do now? Luka magic all around. You said Luka is one of your favorite players, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be easy for the Mavericks, but then I expect this series to at least go to a game 7. Because I think the Clippers will come back next game, and it's going to put Luka and Porzingis and the other players under pressure to actually win against them again.
What do you think went bad for the Clippers? Like, what was it? Was it defense? Was it not hitting 3-pointers? What do you think it was?
Clippers didn't play a overall game. I mean, they didn't play a good overall game. So actually, I didn't watch the match. I was just seeing the highlights. They played.
Bhushan, were you able to catch the game?
No, I
Bhushan, sorry.
So I'll watch.
I understand.
I'm surely gonna watch the playoffs from tomorrow.
You have to watch.
I
give you punishment. Bhushan, what about the game? I mean, did you manage to catch the game? I think it was the middle of the night sort of game. The Clippers game.
Yeah, Clippers. No, I
Mavericks.
just saw the start. Yeah, till halftime I saw. Then later on I said कि अभी Clippers तो जीत जाएंगे because I don't इतना give like Luka. I know Luka, he's my favorite after like current favorite means
After
I'm a
LeBron and
Lakers
Curry
fan,
and
but
Durant.
नहीं LeBron I don't like that much, but I like Luka. Bas Luka I like Ja Morant I like, then Trey Young, all these youngsters like this. Then अपना यूटा का Donovan Mitchell. So these are my favorites all. So I knew that he might give some surprise, but इतना बड़ा surprise morning I got up and अरे वाह इसने तो हरा दिया, and they are like our
these photos are the bomb. Like this concept photography is absolutely crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
how much?
It took around. Don't ask me how much time it took.
Okay.
To change and wear. Yeah. It's not easy, like so. You can see behind also. बहुत कुछ चाहिए है मेरे room में.
I'm 100th time I'm seeing your room. This is not the first time that I'm.
I want to. Yes, go on.
Can I ask you something, Bhushan?
Yes, sure.
Is this your passion or like your NBA's most valuable fan? So is that given to you or something like that?
No, like so this passion has only taken me. Then I got this title also in 2019 on this. I came on this show also on Sony Sports channel. I'm very thankful to them and to NBA and NBA India also. Like ये मेरा जो प्यार है NBA का वो it's like limitless कि वो I day and night everything I just keep about like talk I just watch all this. बस NBA चालू रहता है मेरे लाइफ में, ज़्यादा कुछ वो है नहीं. पर since to this 1999 I started watching this. My first ever game I saw. I haven't played much like at any level or such. Means थोड़ा सा I have played, but पता नहीं है game. As we all know that we are Indians and we should name what most probably we like this game of cricket also. So yesterday, as we all know that this NBA India they started this broadcasting the match on Star Sports also. So before this match I was watching के IPL के match बता रहे थे. मैंने बोला अभी Star Sports पे भी NBA आ गया वहाँ, because still last year it was on Sony Sports. So I always think that even now on this DD Sports also every evening and every morning 7 to 9 you can watch the old games also, some marquee games. So it's been brilliant. Like बाकी कुछ नहीं है. पहले तो nowadays we have got as you said, I heard that you said 4-5 years ago you started watching the highlights and all. When I started following तभी तो सिर्फ I used to go to the cyber cafe, open NBA.com, watch and open Lakers.com and read all those things. बस उसके ऊपर ही जी रहे थे और बीच में कभी तो भी एक मैच आती थी तो I used to never leave that match. बस staying in India हम लोग बाकी कुछ और कर तो नहीं सकते as an NBA fan. Like I saw this Nav Bhatia's also this video, as Ashwin said कि he's there because I'm a huge this Mumbai Indians fan also, so I don't miss any game. I go watch every game, and watching a game is not like very easy. It's very expensive. So to become a fan means ऐसे continuous रहना चाहिए. तो means वो passion ही मुझे लेके है. Means this title I got it. अभी वो मेरे तक पहुंच गया. And I'm a huge fan of Kobe Bryant also. So when he expired last year, तो एक वो आया था his fans following in Asia. So you can go to NBA.com also. वहाँ पे remembering Kobe करके एक section है ऊपर. So in that you will click, then you will see that वहाँ पे है वहाँ पे. You can see my picture also along with Burj Khalifa पे जो Kobe Bryant का और Gianna का Bryant का आया था वो and all these things. So I was very happy कि I started watching NBA because of Kobe Bryant. I saw my first game and I saw Kobe Bryant. तो वहाँ से जो मुझे वो पसंद आने लग गया game, and to get a name and to get this inside this after this in this article, so it is a lot of big thing for me. But I will say that all these things, my love for NBA, it has given me this name. So you should keep on like being passionate about whatever you like, but automatically you reach at this. How we saw this Nav Bhatia, he also got this.
After he got
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
He said that मेरा जो है his turban is there, the chair is there, और उसके आगे ही उसका 10 minutes का video was also being played there, and next to him उसका Kobe Bryant की है वो all these memorials. So he also said I'm very lucky, and as a fan he's the first one. So like this gets like हम लोगों को inspiration मिलती है कि even fans get like this recognition by NBA. So NBA is
yes, that's really good. That's really
it is my love. Yeah.
I was actually going through Instagram and I scrolled through a post where he asked whether fans should be named into Hall of Fame. Actually, my
I
friend
think
sent that.
Stephen A. Smith had asked that question. No, I think he said that there's like, what are the criteria? Like, what is the criteria for putting a fan into the Hall of Fame?
I don't
Like,
really
does it make
remember,
sense?
but then it was some.
No, it was Stephen A. Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was asking. So I actually thought about it, and actually my friend sent that, and he was like, "What do you think about this?" So I was basically telling him that being a fan from about 20, 25 years, like almost 30 years now, as Nav Bhatia is, so maybe yes, he should get the Hall of Fame because people today change their teams as the superstar says that changes the team. Like you see a LeBron James fan. Before he was a Cleveland fan. Before that he was a Miami Heat fan. Now he's a Lakers fan. So basically, you don't actually have people supporting teams because they are supporting that team. They are supporting only a team because today LeBron James is playing for the Lakers. It is not that they are a Lakers fan. See, yeah, Bhushan may be right. He is a Lakers fan because has been supporting Kobe Bryant, is supporting Kobe Bryant, and maybe he's not a James fan, but then he's supporting it for the legacy of Kobe Bryant and not for LeBron James today.
No, only for Lakers.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like Nav Bhatia can move to a place. No, he lives in Toronto, so the only basketball team there is the Raptors. So I don't know what other team he can support.
No, I mean the Raptors had a good team that time, so maybe he got inspired by someone.
He's been supporting it. He's been supporting it since like he has not missed a single home game at the Raptors since '95 when the Raptors were introduced into the NBA. He's been following it. I mean, I don't know if anybody cares for what I think, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's a little tough, right? Like because like maybe 10 years ago, it would have been impossible to think that a fan can get into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Like, what does that mean? Like, what is the qualification, right? Like, but we live in a different world now. And obviously now Bhatia has done a lot of things, but I'm sure there are other fans also who are like Bhushan. You remember that Indiana Pacers guy, right? Like you had a photo with him. He had come all the way from Indiana to support the team. Like what was his name? I forgot that guy's name. That super fan of Indiana. You remember him? Bhushan,
yeah.
Can you hear me? Do you remember that Indiana Pacers guy who come to the NBA India games? You can't hear.
No.
Okay. I was asking that that Indiana Pacers super fan who had come to the NBA India games. Can you hear me now? Okay, we'll get back to you. Just tell me. And what is this game we're playing? Bhushan, if you can hear me, just say 3. Can you hear me? 3. You showed 3. Okay. I was asking that. Do you remember that Indiana Pacers guy who had come? Indiana Pacers super fan who had come for the NBA India games?
Yeah, the Pacers guy. Yeah,
Pacers guy, right?
Like to pick with him also. Yeah.
I remember. So I was asking that he's also a super fan in that arena. So and Spike Lee is also a huge New York Knicks fan. He's been a fan since like even. So all these are. I mean, so I'm not saying now.
Yeah, we recently saw Drake at the Lakers game. And he has violated LeBron violated.
Drake is probably younger than how much time Nav Bhatia has been at the Raptors games. I think Nav Bhatia is like a real like crazy fan, right? I'm just trying to figure out what is the criteria for these things.
Drake met Nav Bhatia at the Raptors. I think in the finals, 2019 finals at Raptors.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's impossible to miss.
It's impossible to miss two jerseys, like a front in the Raptors and the back Stephen Curry or a KD jersey. I remember that him doing that last.
They used to make jokes about like Drake has only 2 favorite teams. One is the Raptors and one is the whoever is winning the NBA crown. So he's got those 2 favorite teams.
No, I got that Drake is a Golden State Warrior fan, but then he was supporting Toronto because he's from
He's just a famous person fan. Like if we were famous, then you'd be our fans also. But we're not that famous. Well, maybe once we're famous. Mohit, any thoughts about fans getting into the Hall of Fame? Is that
that's an amazing idea. Yes, it does. Like you have referees, you have coaches, you have players. Then why not fans? And you never know, Bhushan might be one of them soon.
Oh, we will definitely pray for that. If Bhushan goes into the Hall of Fame, then he'll give all his jerseys to us. Done, Bhushan.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, but
So to
I'm
ask
just
him
not
also.
first of all, I'm a Lakers fan, but along with that, if you can see all the jerseys, like now, but I'm not just the Raptors fan, I am the whole NBA fan. Like, oh, NBA
That's why in the NBA Hall of Fame you'll go.
दिल
We're
में
not saying Lakers Hall
दिल
of
में
Fame. We'll
बजी
say
गिटार
NBA
टाइप
Hall of
मेरे हो
Fame.
जाता है वो.
NBA Hall of Fame, they'll fly you there. And I mean, if that happens, then we said it first on Rama Sports YouTube channel. So you have to buy all of us jerseys.
Yeah, रामा
Simple.
स्पोर्ट्स का झंडा लेके आएगा को.
Okay.
Ashwin,
yes.
actually, maybe I interacted with you on the Ball is Bay podcast.
Yes.
I
Are you
mean,
Bhavjot SC30?
Yes, I am Bhavjot.ac30.
See, I know. I mean, it's not like it's a small family. The Ball is Bay family is a small family, so you have to know all these people.
Actually, I was going through my Instagram stories and I just was going through, so I just found an advertisement of the Ball is Bay Awards.
Oh. The video is so please if anybody is out here you're anywhere on YouTube, so after this stream, don't watch now, after this stream is done, you please go check it out. The NBA awards are out and we have a fun episode out, so you might want to check it out. It's fun. Yes.
Yeah. Then after the Warriors game, you all came live and I saw your stories, so episode 417 was out on your podcast.
Yes.
So I was like, let's subscribe to, let's follow you on Spotify also, and then let's get you, maybe we could also join you someday.
You'll get 2 jerseys. I'll ask Bhushan specifically if he gets into 2 jerseys for you. You can take my jersey also for being such a sweetheart on the street. we do fan pods, like in a year we do around 5-6 fan pods. So I'll let you know.
Sure.
Like talking about it, definitely we'll let you know. Okay. All right then. Bhushan, is there anything else we want to talk about? We have very exciting games tomorrow, so you guys please check it out. I would really suggest, if you want to watch most of the games, you should get that NBA League Pass, because it's only 99 rupees a month. You can get it for 2 months and you can watch the entire. So for 200 rupees, you can get done with the entire playoff that's happening, all the games that are going to happen. So please,
why can't we take 1,000 plan for a full year rather than spending 1,200?
No, I have it. No. But it's only for 2 months. No, I'm saying that the best basketball is the playoff basketball. So you watch that and then next year you consider. I have the 1 year pass though, because you have to watch
I don't think they are streaming all. They are going live with Star Sports all games.
No, absolutely not.
Games.
Only games which people want to watch. Or games which are at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or something like that. In those times. Because today also they played only the Blazers game.
Can you suggest anything other than League Pass?
Why, you don't have good internet?
I have a good internet, but
if you have good internet, then 100 rupees, I don't think there's a better deal. Otherwise you have to find. We're not saying,
actually,
but you
it
have to
requires
find
an international credit card or debit card, so I don't have that actually.
Oh, that. Okay, that might be.
That's a problem actually.
That's a problem.
And the lockdown, the banks are not even open, so it's.
Okay. But if you know, have a friend or someone, just ask them, transfer the money or something to them.
No, I have a site to watch. You get a live stream on that.
Not on this. Not on this.
Yeah, not on this.
We will connect offline for those things.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right then, Bhushan, that's it. We have exciting games, like you said. Please, do you want to wrap up? Is Bhushan stuck? Okay, I'll only wrap up then. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining us, Bhavjot. Thanks, Mohit.
Welcome.
Had a lot of
thank you.
It was a very good experience talking to you all. Maybe I can join further, or maybe we can discuss on our DMs or something like that.
Please reach out to us. Please follow everyone else. Please follow Rama Sports. They once the pandemic is done, they'll be hosting competitions throughout, and there are fun people to be balling with. So check it out.
I actually have a request. I was waiting to play Rama since 2 years, and I was like, team banega, and uske baad I'll work hard, and the last tournament that they played, I was part of it, and it felt really good to be part of this community, small basketball community, and whoever is there just thinking that I should go, you should actually go and play for fun, and do not think about winning and losing. Rama is a great platform to do that. Rama has done wonderfully, and it felt great when people came to me and said that we played well, even if my team lost, but it was a good game. and yes, they do wonderful work in organizing stuff. So
They are organized. That's the most important thing, I think. This the organization. I mean, they give timings and they stick to those timings rather than not
Yeah.
delaying people. And the ballers can come at that time and play the match and go, and that'll be like excellent because sometimes it's like it's the scorching hot heat, and then you can't.
Yeah, I mean,
Really
most places, the teams only don't come, so they are like, okay, we are very sorry, but you have to wait for a while. Now that gets really annoying. But thankfully,
Yeah,
that's not the case.
you can actually like come at the right time and play a game and then leave, rather than sitting and wasting, and rather than not able to play due to sitting in the heat all day.
Yeah, right, absolutely right. All right, then that's it, man. Like, thanks everyone for joining on the live, and thanks Bhavjo, thanks Mohit, thanks Bhushan.
Welcome.
Yes.
Don't worry about man. All right then. That's it then. Cheers. We'll catch you next Sunday,
cheers.
4:30 p.m.